everyone and welcome to another video. Today we thought we would do a little Q&A, but before we get into this video, please can you hit that subscribe button and the like button and also the little bell notification so that you get all of our videos. We're doing questions and answers. I did like a little post on Instagram, like a few people answered. It wasn't very many, so we just also found some other questions and we're just going to answer them. I think it's interesting, especially with the new year and stuff coming up. We haven't done a Q&A in a really long time. Maybe, do you have the questions?
Yeah. So the first question you got was, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Okay, I'll go first. Mine are, you can't get comfy yet. Oh, that's good. I just want to be like a better person. So I just want to be like nicer and kinder and just like more generous and like sacrificially giving, and I just want to focus on being happy, and that's basically it. That's literally what I want from this year.
Good job. I think you're pretty kind and generous.
Thank you.
Alright, it's my turn. My New Year's resolutions are to focus on myself more this year, to fill my cup a little. Last year was a really good year for our businesses, but unfortunately that comes with a bit of a sacrifice from yourself, of yourself and your own time. I think that's my number one priority. Also making more time to do things with my family. To have more time for us as a family.
No, we wanted to go away a little.
Go away a bit more, adventure and experience a bit more. Just make everything that you do in life worthwhile. The reasons why we work so hard, the reasons why we commit, why we're stuck in one place, why we have stability, all that, just make that worthwhile. And I'd say lastly, second last would be...
You have a lot of resolutions.
To still focus on my clients. I was very blessed last year, so there was a rather large influx of new business into our businesses. But this year, I don't want to say I don't want new business. I want it organically. I'm not really looking for it. So I just want to focus on the new clients, on the existing clients, make sure we get it all. We're going down.
I could see it sliding and sliding.
Just, hold on. We'll be back in a second.
The leg fell off the stand.
And we're back.
That took us like a good 5 minutes to figure out. My whole camera stand just broke. Okay.
So where were we? Just to focus on what I have at this point in time, really focus on the new clients that we've already got last year. Because we want to travel a whole lot more, I don't want to commit to anyone, make new commitments and not follow through on them. And then lastly, just to try and be a nicer person as well. I think I really need to do that. Have a tendency in my personality type and in who I am not to be kind and nice always.
I think you're always kind, but...
Yeah, I'm kind, but I'm not always patient, understanding, sympathetic, empathetic, any of those pathetic things. At this point I joke about it, but it's not actually a joke. It's nice to be a nice person, and it's good. Just to be a nicer person.
I think that's for both of us a big thing. Not that,
And wouldn't you say this year your New Year's resolution is also, you were mentioning, to just really focus on your YouTube and stuff?
Yeah, I want to focus on this YouTube and...
Because Ava's old enough now for her
fun
not to
for
be...
me. I love creating videos and posting stuff, and it's just a nice creative way for me to let my feelings and emotions out and stuff. So I'm definitely going to be focusing more on YouTube.
Yeah, as well. And I think Ava's a bit older this year, so she's at school a bit more often and a few more days a week, hopefully within a few months, and that gives Louisa an opportunity to really focus on that. And we're hoping to have more adventures, so hopefully everyone can come along on those.
Some adventure vlogs.
What other names did we have picked out for Ava?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. None of the names I loved, you liked. So
That's not true.
it
Ava.
is- Ava, we came on
And
very
James.
late.
We really like James, but because of
Well,
Louisa's
it's
issues.
a family, not my issues. It's a family name from my father's side. It's my brother's middle name, and so on, his middle name and such. And if we called like our daughter's middle name James, and we had a son, like then he wouldn't be able to get James. Ava James would have also worked. Would have been really pretty. But like if
But
we
we
had
can't
a
do it
son
as
later.
a second name because then it's like my parents would be
No,
like,
I wanted it like a second name.
No, I wanted it as a first name like James.
I also liked that for a girl. But we actually, I don't know if you guys know, but we thought Eva was a boy.
Clearly, as you can see, the name picking was a
Really
sensitive
hard.
topic for us.
We thought she was a boy till like 28 weeks. So we had boy stuff. We had a boy's name picked out and everything. And then it was a girl.
What was the boy's name? Tobias.
Tobias or Tobias
Tobias.
or Tobias, yeah, Toby. And that just obviously didn't work out. So I wanted to name her either Mackenzie or I liked Ayla and Mackenzie. And there were like a few other names, but I can't remember what they were now. Were there any that
Mackenzie's
you really liked?
not my favorite.
I love
it just reminds me of like a
Mackenzie so much.
southern town in
I love it. And then like the nickname is
USA or
Kenzie,
something like.
it's
Not
so
that there's
cute.
anything wrong with southern towns in the USA, but it's not what I want to
Doesn't
associate my
suit really
daughter's
us.
name with. There's no connotation there that for me makes any sense. So it just didn't sound right.
I loved it though. And then like the nickname Kenzie, like it's just so cute. Kenzie McQueen. Anyway, I thought that was cute. But we didn't go with that. Were there any other names that we liked? My mom liked, like, it wasn't a Liliana and stuff like that, but like I didn't like that name so much. Or were there even any other names that we discussed? It was Ayla.
There were a lot that we
liked
went through that we
Ayla,
were sure that we did not
Mackenzie.
want. Let's put that there. Like we only had,
I
I think
liked
it came down
Aria.
to 3 or 4 names, and then from those 3 or 4 we just cut down, I think, to 2, and then.
But then we came on Ava's name and we were like, this is so pretty and it
And when
means-
she was born, it made sense.
Yeah,
like it
it-
just.
So
was who she
Vaughn's
was.
father, before Ava, we were even thinking about Ava, he passed away, and it's kind of like a mixture between his mom and his dad's name, which is cute. And then it also means like free flying, or flying free, which I thought was really nice for Ava.
very
That was
cute.
nice. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Next question.
Volgende vraag. How do we get alone time as parents? Good question.
We have alone time now. We're like really fortunate because Vaughn's mom lives just down the road, like 4 houses down the road. So probably like twice a week they take Ava and we get maybe an hour or 2.
Yeah.
Maybe not even every week sometimes. Sometimes it's twice a week, sometimes it's no times during the week. But basically while a child is awake, like you're not going to get alone time. It's obvious. So yeah,
You
nap
don't
times,
even
you
get time
alone
to
time.
think. Never mind alone time.
Toddler's so busy. But we're lucky in that sense that we have family close by who can take care of her and she loves them so much.
Excuse me.
That's basically the only way. And then when you put your child down for bedtime. at
Yeah,
night
nap time and bedtime is like angel singing moments for us as a couple.
Because like you just get to be together.
Not that we
someone
don't
jumping on
enjoy
you.
the other moments like as parents, but as a couple,
And it's so
you don't
important.
really have that much time, or at least not the amount of time you had before to spend on each other. So it's pretty much when Ava's asleep and when she's away. That's when we have time for us as a couple.
She's never had a sleepover anywhere though, or anything in the last 2 years. So it's not anything like that.
No.
We've never had a getaway or like go on a romantic, I don't know, evening away or something. We never had that, but that's okay. That's for later on.
But
That is
I must say, like, even when we're with Ava, sometimes, like, in the car, she will just do her own thing randomly, like in the back, in the
Like,
car
she'll sing a
seat.
little
She'll be
song with
singing
a
and
little
playing
toy
with
she
her
has.
book or something, and we just get to talk. You know, she just leaves us for like 10 or 20
and
minutes
that's
where she
like,
doesn't want to
oh,
talk to
it's
us.
so resetting and refreshing.
Yeah, and we just have conversations. And a lot of times at home, the same thing, you know, very rare, I'd say at this point, maybe once or twice a week. Where she'll just play for 10 or 20 minutes by herself, sometimes
like,
even in
where
a
is
different
she?
room.
What is
And we're
happening?
like, okay, this is awesome. And then we just get time to talk to each other.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, but I do think we could make more time for each other in our free time.
Sometimes in our free time, like I'll obviously be editing and you'll be doing work or something, or like we'll be sorting our personal stuff out when you get sorted out, like for the visa or whatever the case may be. So we're not even spending a load of time together. But yeah, we do make time for each other.
Yeah.
Next question.
How do we cope with stress and balance in life? Go.
I don't think we're always the best at handling stress. Like me, stress like really affects me. Like this whole visa thing, and I don't have the most stressful like life or anything. But
Louisa is an emotional stressor.
But wait, what's the question? How do we cope with it? I like to, stuff that helps me at the moment is like exercising. I started exercising again. That's the biggest stress relief for me, and just like getting time for myself. And I focus a lot when I'm stressed. Really, I'm comfy.
It's because the camera's facing you.
I focus a lot at the moment, like when I feel stressed, on like reading the Bible and like getting closer to God, and that really helps me. Yeah, that's probably how I cope with stress. And
you talk to me and tell me all your
problems. I talk to you a lot, and that really helps to have someone to listen, and it's really nice. That's how I cope with stress. How do you cope with stress?
I love stress.
That's always what you say, but I don't understand how you can. Like, you work well under stress.
It drives me.
How do you enjoy
it excites me.
Do you mean like when you have a lot going on,
like,
it excites you? Like you get so much done.
It makes me feel like I've achieved things when I've stressed about something and I've fixed the problem.
I think you're the first person I've ever met who says that.
I don't know. I enjoy it. I wouldn't say I don't know how to explain this. Like, I wouldn't say that it is enjoyable in the moment.
Sorry, I made you.
Excuse me. But I do think, I don't know how it is. Like, it's a positive and a negative at the same time. I wouldn't want a boring life where I didn't have to stress about things or everything was just flowing smoothly all the time. I enjoy challenges. I think that's the difference. I enjoy challenges, and usually where there's challenges, there's stress. So I don't want to say no to stress if that means no to challenges. So I think that's the thing. Then at the same time, I don't enjoy necessarily the person who I become when I am under pressure or when I am stressed. I don't think you do either. How do we cope with it? How do I cope with it?
You play golf. That helps you. It does. You often when you're really stressed, like I just need time for myself, when you go play golf.
Yeah, I think I'd take time for myself. I don't think I'd say playing golf.
What, that 4 hours you get to yourself in nature most likely helps.
I think it's just the time to myself and space. When I'm stressed, I don't like people. I don't like people in my space in general. I think Louisa and Eva are a very big exception. Yeah, you don't know what you're getting until it's there. So when I'm stressed and she's in my space, a lot of the times I'm just like, oh, can't deal with this right now. Because she's intense. She can be intense.
But then I'll like recognize that and I'll like go.
Yeah, you're amazing with her and with that. Like Louisa is perfect. She's my perfect companion. I would never find anyone else like her. She just knows me so well. She just understands what I need. And she's so selfless, which I'm the opposite of. I'm so selfish. So it just works very well together. And that's, I think, how we achieve.
You do a lot for us.
But because I want to. If I didn't want to, I'd be like, no.
What was the other part of the question?
Balance. I think, how do we achieve balance?
How do we balance like
No,
stress?
right, I'm talking about the stress.
And how do we balance like work, stress, life, I think is the question. Like a little bit of everything. Try and get a little bit of everything done.
We don't.
And not like focus on.
We don't balance it.
One specific thing. Yeah, it's really hard.
We don't. At this point, we give more than what we take. That's that simple.
But like some months we focus a lot more on work or something, and then other months like you And then other months you're like, oh, wait a second, I need to take time for myself. And then like you focus more on, wait, I need to think.
I think how
need
it
to go
goes
play
is
golf.
we go so long till we feel like we're actually going to burn out and break down.
Yeah.
And then we're like, we need to take a minute to prevent ourselves from completely losing it.
Oh yeah, maybe we...
And then we do that and then we feel better and we go at it again.
The point of the matter is, I don't think we're that good at balancing life right now. We're still learning and like adjusting and stuff every month, every week. We just take it like day by day, week by week, and just try to cope.
Yeah, I think we're also still just trying to figure out what we want for life and what we want in life and
how much of what to give and stuff like that.
our lives have changed very quickly ever since we've met, very drastically.
Like every year there's like a huge change.
A
Like
massive
maybe every second
change.
year or something. That's like, yeah.
And we're kind of like, oh
We didn't
shit,
cope
you
that
know,
well. Well, we coped pretty well.
in
Actually, we did cope well. with
5
the
years, all that happened.
And like a lot
Went
of
to
people
uni,
don't.
moved here, got our first jobs, went from there to Australia. From Australia, moved back because we had to help out here. And then had a baby, built a house. Yeah, in 5 years. Like it's been quite a intense journey.
Just went in the camera there.
Sorry. There was one which I don't really think it's like what's on your bucket lists, and I'm like, man.
Oh, let's answer that a little bit. Not a full bucket list.
Okay, you go for it.
I've never written down a bucket list, but one thing I really, really want to do is, have you guys ever seen, or have you ever seen like, maybe it's like, I don't even know where these places are, but those underground caves where there's like waterfalls and the water's like really clear and sparkly and you can like swim there. I want to do that so bad, like where you magically like go inside the waterfall and there's like clear water and you can swim.
What is the function of a bucket list?
You tick stuff off your bucket list, like so you know, like this is what I want to achieve in life or whatever in this year or whatever, and then you can like see what your goals are. Yeah, so that's one thing I want to do. It's not like the biggest goal. I obviously want to like have a secure family and have more children or one child. And
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I don't think bucket lists are goals.
They are like goals.
No, I don't
It's
think
things you
so.
wanna
Goals
do.
are life. Like I think bucket lists are things you want to do
More fun
within the period in which you achieve those goals.
Oh,
so yeah, like
so
the
I want to
cave
go
thing.
swim in the caves, like where there's waterfalls and stuff. Love to go visit the Philippines. Like I'd like to just travel the world a bit more. Is there anything else specific I want to do?
Don't ask
I don't
me.
know. I haven't thought about that.
I couldn't tell you
actually.
what's on your bucket
Maybe
list.
we should like create our bucket list and then
I
like,
know
do a
what's
whole
on my
other
bucket
video.
list.
Do you want us to tell one of them? Then we can do a whole other video. on it.
My bucket list would be to definitely travel to so many countries.
But like a bucket
I have
list
so
is
many,
like
like the
specific
Maldives.
things.
I really want to go to the
I
Maldives.
also really want to go to the Maldives.
I want to go to Goa. I'd like to go. Yeah, I've told you that so many times. And I'd like to go to Scotland probably.
Oh yeah. we've
Everyone
been to
says it's so
Scotland.
beautiful.
We've been to Scotland. Oh, I've been to Scotland.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think traveling is an important one for me. But I think on my bucket list,
Right now, what's one thing that you can
to
say,
definitely live in more than one place within my lifetime. Like I've realized
Have
that
you
in the
got
last
specific
few
places?
months. No, I don't. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like
So
where
maybe
I'd
we
want to
should
live.
create our bucket list and then like we have a whole video on like these
Yeah.
are our bucket lists and then we can start ticking them off.
What I'd like to do is stop having to travel so much to see family and actually spend money on seeing places.
That sounds really, really horrible. But that I know how you mean it. You mean like you want to go visit new places and have adventures with us as a family instead of just every time going to the same places and doing the same things.
Yeah, it's not that I don't want to see the family. Like I love seeing our family. Like I love them, obviously.
But it's
so
like
I
we
want
want
to
to
see
go on
them.
adventures and see new
But
countries.
it's very difficult because I have so many dreams and places I want to see, and every time, obviously, family comes first. Like I love those people more than what I love seeing places. So I spend the money on rather seeing them than seeing the places I want to see, which is
But
difficult.
now we want to go do that because we want to go on adventure and like see new things for ourselves. And
Yeah, and we hope it's possible, and we trust in God that we'll get everything we need and we'll be provided with all the means to do that.
Is that it? Okay, I think that's the end. That's all the questions. If you liked this video, what are you doing?
Trying to see if I can do like a bubbly head.
If you guys like this video, please do give us a thumbs up for this little Q&A. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, hit the subscribe button, please, and the like and the bell.
Yeah, and let us know, comment any other videos you'd like to like
us to do, like what?
Yeah, so we can plan them a little better, I think. Like,
and make videos that people actually
want to see. Yeah, I think that's important right now, is creating content for people that they want to see, whilst being true and honest.
Yeah. So if you guys can, let me know down below. Please do that. That would like really help me, and yeah, help me to know what to create. But for this video now, we're gonna say goodbye, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See you later, alligator.
Bye. Oh, why does it never go black when I do it? It just looks like my hand.
Because you don't take it, you have to grab it.
You try.